hair all over me. Ooh. Hi guys, today I'm doing another tag video, which I am so excited about because I love tags. That's something I started on my channel way back in the beginning. Oh my god, how long ago was that? 2012, when tags were like all the rage, and there just haven't been that many out there lately. So I thought I would do it today. Velvet Ghost, or Gabriella Lindley, whatever you want to call her, she's one of my favorites. I've talked about her all the time, and she did this video recently. So as you can tell by the title, this is 50 questions I've never answered, or something along those lines. So let's just start the video. The first question is, what's your favorite candle scent? I'm gonna say number one, the one that I've had now for like 4 years that I refuse to light because I love it so much, is called Tuscan Herbs, and it's from Bath and Body Works. They don't make it anymore, not that I'm aware of. They make similar ones. That one was just gold. I'm very big into very basil-y, like herb type scents for candles. A lot of those sweet scents or too intense scents give me a headache, but this one was perfect. It was like the perfect kitchen candle. It's so fresh. It literally smells like you just shoved your face in like an herb garden. So yeah, anything like that. If you ever wanted to buy me a candle, now you know what kind to get. Anything that smells like a fresh leaf or something. It sounds so weird. So what female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Oh my god, that's so hard because I'm obsessed with people. Oh my god. Can I look through Instagram real quick? Sarah Hyland. Okay, I love Sarah Hyland. I follow her on like everything because everything I see from her, whether it's on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, she's really funny, down to earth, and she's also, I feel like this is not a compliment, but she's not like Selena Gomez. Like I would pick someone like that, but they're so famous that it would be overwhelming almost to be related to them. So I feel like Sarah Hyland is like a really good level of fame, where like she probably gets stopped a lot, but not like to the point of like Selena Gomez where you need to live with like a bodyguard or something. So I'm gonna go with Sarah Hyland. Yeah, she's cool. The same question but male version. So what male celebrity do you wish was your brother? You know, that's really hard because most male celebrities I am attracted to. So that would be so weird. Oh my god, that's so hard because there's so many that I am attracted to. You know what? Neil Patrick Harris. I'm not saying I'm not attracted to him, but obviously nothing could happen. Neil Patrick Harris, I would love to be related to him. That would be so cool. Yeah, okay, super. Or how old do you think you'll be when you get married? Oh, this is just like puts my whole life into perspective. I'm 24 right now. You know, when I was in high school, I would have said before now. Obviously, I'm not dating anybody right now, so can't really put a number on that. I'm gonna go with hopefully before 30. Oh my god, that gives me 5 years. That's so scary. That's gonna be a problem. 5. Do you know a hoarder? Yes, in my family, an extended family for sure. Number 6, can you do the splits? No, I don't think I ever could. For someone who's so flexible, I could never do the splits ever, front ways or sideways. Could never do it completely. Number 7, how old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I remember specifically it happening, and I remember there being snow on the ground right where I was learning on the driveway, and I kept like struggling to turn around. I want to say 5, 6. How many oceans have you swam in? 1. Just the Atlantic, right? Atlantic is the one on the East Coast. That's it. Yeah. How many countries have you been to? 1. Is anyone in your family in the army? Not currently that I'm aware of, but my dad and my dad's brother, my uncle, were both in the Air Force back during like Vietnam. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Okay, I've answered this question before. I have a thing on my phone, a list of female names I would consider. I have a lot less female ones than male ones actually, because I'm hoping to have sons. Okay, girl names. I'm gonna go through them real quick. Madison, or Maddie for short, Kylie, Scarlett, Beverly, Natalie, Juliet, or Jules for short, Camille, or Cam for short, Darcy, Olivia, Bethany, Fiona, Adeline, or Della for short, Amelia, James, Natasha, and Davina. I love those names. And then the next question is for boys. I have a lot, so we're gonna go through that quick. Matthew, Cole, Aiden, James, Jamie for short, Bradley, Brad for short, Damon, Ford, Stefan, Ethan, Logan, Charlie, Wyatt, Noah, Carter, Jackson, Jack for short, Grayson, Jared, Dean, Cooper, Corey, Connor, Hudson, Harley, Harrison, Leo, Adam, Wells, Graham, Reed, Elijah, William, and Liam for short. I have, yeah. 13. What's the worst grade you got on a test? Oh, I'm sure I've like failed horribly. On a real exam, I don't think I've ever failed like a full. Actually, you know, in high school, I failed my my science exam in biology, I think it was, or is it chemistry? No, chemistry I did pretty good. Biology, freshman year of high school, I failed my final exam. I passed the class and like was fine, but the final exam, I think I got like a 54 or something. What was your favorite childhood TV show? Oh my god, that's so hard. I could go with like Lizzie McGuire, but I was like probably, I wouldn't say it was childhood. Can I go with Zoom? That was That was a good show. There's so many, like, honestly, you guys know I'm obsessed with TV, so like as a kid I also was. There's so many, they're all popping into my head now. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? Oh my god, 8? I don't know. What grade are you when you were 8? 3rd? Something really weird, probably. I literally have no clue. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Okay, so Harry Potter, I read the first book in like 3rd grade for school. We were reading it. I haven't read any of the other ones, but I have seen all the movies and I'm obsessed with them. And then Hunger Games, never saw one movie, fell asleep, don't like it. Like I don't know what it is. I don't think the acting is good. I just don't like it. I don't like it. So don't assume me. And then Twilight, I read all the books and saw all the movies. I actually saw the first movie, loved it because I had a crush on a boy in school who looked just like Robert Pattinson, to me anyway. And then I fell in love with it and I read all the books and then watched all the movies. After the first movie, I wasn't impressed though. Like I really only liked the first movie. The rest of them seemed really like not authentic to the books and like too commercial. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Okay, so I have an American accent. Totally rather have a British accent. When I watch British YouTubers who are like my favorite YouTubers to watch, I think in a British accent. I swear to God, my brain isn't in a British accent. I don't know why, but I totally wish I had a British accent. That would suit me, I think, better than an American one. Did your mother go to college? Yes, she went to college and she is a nurse, so that's cool. Are your grandparents still together or still married? So on my dad's side, both my grandparents passed away and they weren't together when they passed away. Then my mom's side, her parents are also both passed away, but they were together. Like when my grandma on my mom's side passed, they were together, and then when my mom's dad passed, he was with like his new wife who was still around. On my mom's side, yes, on my dad's side, no. Have you ever taken karate lessons? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so. But now as an adult, I would love to take like defensive classes. 21, do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yeah. What's the first amusement park you've been to? Probably Sesame Place. It's in Pennsylvania. We went there all the time as kids because my dad's friend would get like tickets and give them to us for free. It was mostly water rides, at least those are the rides we went on mostly. Number 23, what language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? I guess I should just say Spanish because it would make life easier. But probably French because I've learned a lot of French throughout childhood and like through school and stuff. But I'm not fluent in it by any means. Do you spell the color gray with an E or an A? An E, totally. I think gray with an A is the American spelling and E is the English spelling, and I'm not like just spelling it that way to be English. Like I've always spelled gray with an E when I was younger. I think teachers used to like correct it too, but I didn't care. Is your father bald? No, not at all. He has hair. 26, do you know triplets? I don't personally know triplets, but a friend of ours, like a family friend, like a whole family that's friends with us, their neighbors have triplets. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Oh my god, it's so hard. Titanic came out when I was like 5. So I loved Titanic as a kid, and like Leonardo DiCaprio was the love of my life. I could live on Titanic as a kid. Like I was obsessed with it. The Notebook as an adult is just so sweet. You know, it's a tie. Screw that. I'm not answering that. Have you ever tried Indian food? Surprisingly, no. I think there's like Thai food here. Like I don't even know where to go if I wanted to try it. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Oh, that's so hard. You know what? There's a lot of restaurants I really like. There's one I haven't been to in years, but I just looked at their menu recently and I want to go back because I've never been disappointed there. It's called Gabrielle's Fountain. It's in Martinsville, New Jersey. The place is just so cute. The building is adorable. They have outdoor seating. They have like very American food. No matter who you are, I think you could find something no matter how picky you are. It's really affordable prices, but not like so affordable that you're like questioning things. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Unfortunately, yes. I hate Olive Garden. I don't like any of their soups. Their breadsticks are a little dry for me. Like they're oily on the outside and dry on the inside, and their salad is just like blah. The only thing I like there is a lemon cream cake. I'm like obsessed with it, honestly. I get that for my birthday. I love their lemon cream cake, but really everything else there makes me go to the bathroom. FYI, TMI. Yeah, it's all too creamy. It's like fake Italian food. Anyone who's truly Italian eats Italian food at an actual authentic Italian restaurant would not be caught dead in Olive Garden. It's so gross. I can't. It's so gross. Do you belong to any warehouse stores like Costco or BJ's? Yes, both of them, or my family does anyway. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I think I answered this before, but I think it's Patrick. If you have a nickname, what is it? Sam, I guess. Number 34, who's your favorite person in the world? My mom. Who else? Number 35, would you rather live in rural or in the suburbs? Well, technically I'd say I live in the suburbs, right now. Rural is like an hour away from me, where you have to drive at least like a half hour to get anywhere. So right now I live somewhere where I could walk to a store if I wanted to. So I would say I'd rather live in the suburbs, I think. Although I love rural areas, maybe when I'm older, like after I've had kids, I retire or something. Now I like the suburbs because I like being close to things, but you still have the nice yard and space and stuff. Can you whistle? Oh my god, I didn't think I could. Not great. Do you sleep with a nightlight? Up until a few years ago I did. I can't sleep with any light in the room. I don't even like light coming in through like my cracked open doors. Once I turn the light off, my eyes don't open again. And if I wake up in the middle of the night and need to get up or something, I'll turn the light on with my eyes closed and then open my eyes. I don't like the unknown. I mean, that's what my fear is, you know, and in the dark you don't know anything. Do you eat breakfast in the morning? Most mornings, unless I'm like not feeling well or if there's nothing to eat. Do you take any pills or medication daily? Yes. I take my birth control pill to help with cramps and like getting my period on schedule. I take a vitamin from my dermatologist. I'm almost out of that though, and then I'm going to switch over just to taking folic acid, that vitamin. And then I also take my heart medication, but I take that every other day because every day is too much for my tiny little body. 40. What medical conditions do you have? Okay, so for my heart, I have a fast heart rate. That's the way they diagnose it. That's just all it's called. And then I have allergies to weather, pollen, when the seasons change. I also have allergy to mold spores. So anytime it rains or is really muggy out, I have such a hard time breathing. My eyes get itchy. I just feel horrible. So not great in the rain or in the humidity. I also have a sensitivity to dairy, and not a severe one. I actually have an allergy to allergy medication somehow. I had a heart murmur as a child. I still have a heart murmur, but it's like benign. It like doesn't do anything. It's very subtle. Most people can't even hear it. And I just like really bad PMS, I guess. How many times have you been to the hospital? I've been to the hospital, like visiting and, you know, stuff like that, a bunch. I couldn't even tell you. But staying myself like in a hospital bed once this past year, actually. I did a whole vlog about it. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Of course. If you haven't seen Finding Nemo, what are you doing with your life? Where do you buy your jeans? I'm not like a, you know, loyal to one brand. I mean, I am loyal to Levi's, but I don't buy them from Levi's. I buy them from like Macy's or Kohl's, wherever I can get them the cheapest. I used to get all my jeans at PacSun, but now my hips have widened, so the size that fits my legs there doesn't fit my hips anymore. Number 44, what's the last compliment you got? I think I sent someone a Snapchat in like a really ugly filter where my face was like really distorted, and they were like, oh my god, you're so pretty, and it was like sarcasm, but I'll take it. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Okay, this is interesting. I have this, I don't know what it is, but like I've had reoccurring dreams since childhood, like young childhood, like 6, and I still get them to this day. I don't remember all my dreams. I don't wake up every morning having a dream, but I kind of do. I get most of my dreams right before I wake up in the morning, or if you wake up at like 6 or 7 and then go back to sleep for an hour or so, that's when I have most of my dreams. And then I wake up right from my dream, or my alarm wakes me up right in the middle of my dream, and I tend to remember them during that moment where you're like in between, like right about to wake up, and then I forget them within like 15 minutes. What flavor tea do you enjoy? Okay, my number one tea would just be like unsweetened black tea. I do like regular tea, but it gives like a flavor to my teeth. I do drink chamomile tea and like nighttime tea to help me sleep, but I don't love it. Like it's not like a flavor that I truly enjoy. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? Okay, let's see if I can think. Okay, sandals. I have like 4 pairs of flip-flops. The Dr. Scholl's ones I'm wearing now. Boots. Oh my god, probably like 12, but I only wear like 3 at a time, like per season. 48, what religion will you raise your kids to practice? So I was raised Catholic. I was never forced, right? Like I was forced to go to catechism and things like that, but like as a kid you don't want to go just because you're lazy and you'd rather be playing outside. But as I got older, once I got to high school, I actually ended up teaching catechism for a while. I would raise my kids to be Catholic, but once they're of age to decide on their own, I would let them. Obviously, if they're 5, 6, 7, like in 1st grade or something, I'm not letting them be like, oh my god, I don't want to go. Like if you don't want to go because you're lazy, that's not cool. Like I'd have them go until they're like in high school and they can start making up their own mind and decide what they believe in and things like that. If they don't believe in what I believe in, I think that's fine, as long as they have some sort of belief in like moral system and stuff. How old were you when you found out that Santa, okay, as a kid, I probably believed way longer than I should have. I think once my brother was born, I totally like fell back into it, and I got so excited to show him everything. I sound so stupid, I'm in my 20s, but that whole myth didn't come out of nowhere. That's all I'm saying. Number 50, last one. Why do you have a YouTube? I pretty much answer this all the time, but I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to. I was sick. I had nothing else I could really do. I don't know. I fell in love with it. I've been doing it for over 5 years and I've never stopped, never really took a break. Even though it's like had a lot of ups and downs, I never stopped. I just completely love it. So that was my final question. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you like these tag videos. These are great for me because when I do Q&As, I don't get that many questions. So that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, please, and subscribe to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.